Owning a Tesla is almost a perfect experience. But in full honesty here, there are some annoying things you will notice after a while that kind of should be addressed, like the lack of CarPlay, software crashes, slow software update rollouts, car sickness, especially from passengers. Let me help you fix some of the really annoying things about Tesla ownership experience in 2025. And again, these basically work and apply to all models. One of the super common Tesla critiques you'll hear a lot these days, if you're a longtime owner or if you're a new owner, you'll likely experience it, is just how minimal the interior is of the Tesla. You're doing most of your stuff here on the screen, all your music controls, all of your car controls. Basically, everything is done on this giant touchscreen, for better or worse, so there's really not a lot of physical buttons you can adjust. And if you are someone who wants those physical tactile buttons, really the only solution you have, well, I guess you've got two solutions. One solution is to go third party. There's a company called Enhance Auto. They make what are called the sexy buttons. They are programmable physical buttons that you can use in lieu of like actual physical buttons that come with the car. And then the second thing you can do, kind of built into the car, is make use of the programmable button that a lot of owners don't know about that lives right on your wheel. In fact, if you've ever looked at your steering wheel and wondered what that icon was, the little like 4-directional icon was there, that is basically a little hint or clue to tell you that this button can be programmed to be able to do a bunch of different things. So although the Tesla interior is very minimal and it's obviously missing a lot of buttons, you can actually turn this into kind of your own custom button. To customize this, head into the settings of your Tesla, go under the display submenu for some weird reason, and then scroll down to scroll wheel function. Now, I'm going to have it ask me each time what I want this to do. So long pressing is going to show me a number of things, or you can set this manually. And there's actually a lot here you can do. You can do nothing. You can control temperature, fan speed, fold mirrors, brightness, save dash cam, acceleration mode, steering wheel heat, camera, defrost, dome lights, or open the glove box. And all of these can be done here with the scroll. So for example, if I set this to camera, then pressing this button, or long pressing it rather, is going to open and close the cameras. Or again, I can adjust it each time to do something else. If I want to adjust the temperature with this, for example, I can scroll here and adjust it from high to low. And then again, long pressing it normally would turn this off. So if I click this here to turn it off, I can jump back into settings here and I can set this. So if I want to make it different each time, I can obviously keep that ask each time. Or if I wanted to set it manually, you can go in here and say, hey, every time I long press it, I want to open up the cameras. Bam, do that. So now every time I long press this, it's going to open up the cameras, and a long press is going to close it. So if you're looking for a little bit more of a tactile control, it's not going to be everything you'd want, but that custom button does exist on the steering wheel. And in that same theme, one of the big missing features that a lot of people are not happy about is the missing turn signal stalk on their Teslas. Now, good news, bad news here is that Tesla has reintroduced the physical turn signal stalk on all new Model 3s. But if you've got an older Model 3, you've got two choices. You can go through Tesla directly, and they now actually will sell you a retrofittable turn signal stalk that they will install. So they'll give you the physical turn signal stalk back on your vehicle. Or what you can do is, of course, again, go third party. Not at all sponsored, but again, the folks over at Enhance Auto, they make the physical sexy buttons. They also make physical turn signal stalks that are actually Bluetooth. They're wireless, so you can install them yourself, and they actually will give you sets of controls on both sides. They not only will sort of parody the regular features, but one of the nice things about them is they'll also give you more control. So if you want sort of just the regular old standard turn signal, you can go through Tesla, or you could kind of give yourself more control and maybe even save yourself money and go third party and get those Bluetooth controls and get both stalks back on your steering wheel column. Now, one issue I'm hearing about more and more often these days is car sickness or motion sickness, not from the driver or even the front passenger, but anyone in the back. The rear passengers especially seem to develop a lot of car sickness that is especially bad in Teslas. And there are a couple of settings of things you can change to make the experience better for your passengers who might be getting a little sick in the car. Head into the settings, and then you can go to dynamics, and here you can obviously adjust the acceleration from, performance or standard down to chill. That lessening of the instant acceleration should help a bit. And then also what I've heard is a big improvement maker is changing the deceleration from standard to reduce. Now, this is going to reduce the strength of the one pedal driving and the regen braking, but I've also heard that the flip side is that it makes motion sickness and tests a little bit better. So if you've got passengers that are feeling a little woozy in your car, try changing these two settings under the dynamics menu. Now, while Tesla does a very good job of not upselling you a lot of random, dealer upcharges and things like that, which is nice, there are two common upsells that Tesla does have that drive owners crazy, and I've got a fix for both of them, some better than others. The first is what's called Tesla's Premium Connectivity Package. This basically is your car's data plan, and after a month or a year free, depending on which model you go with, you're going to have to start to pay $10 a month to get cell service in your vehicle. And this runs everything from Sentry Mode remote viewing. It does all your media streaming, Tesla Theater, satellite maps, all those things. You can actually get around this subscription and use your phone's personal hotspot for most things, and that'll get you basically a savings of $100 a year or $10 a month. All you want to do is just turn on the hotspot on your phone and then come up here to your Wi-Fi settings, and then all you want to do is select your phone, hit the little drop down, and then just hit remain connected in drive. And that means when your car shifts from drive to park, it's going to remain connected and not disconnect. So basically you can get in your car, turn on the hotspot or get your phone close to it. The car will automatically connect to it. And then this will let you do all your media streaming and things like that right from your phone. Now, that is a good workaround, though I will say Tesla's kind of clear about this, is that while they do support the phone hotspot, it's not going to work for every single feature. So some features like live traffic visualizations and satellite maps will not work even with your phone hotspot. And this is just because Tesla wants you to pay for their own data service. The other really annoying upcharge that a lot of owners won't realize until it's too late is for a gate or garage door opening system. Now, there are a couple of ways to go around this. You could just use the physical remote, but what Tesla's going to show you with their controls here is this little garage door icon, which if you tap on this is going to want you to link to a MyQ account. Basically, long story short, Tesla has a offering and a connection with Chamberlain MyQ, which will allow you to sync your account and then basically control your MyQ compatible garage door with your Tesla. And it does obviously allow you to open and close the garage door. You can set up geofencing, so it'll automatically open and close when your car gets a certain distance from the garage door system. It does work, but the downside here, a couple of downsides. One is it's a monthly subscription, so you've got to pay for it to use it. Also, you have to have a compatible system. And there's also just been a wide array of issues with the internet. When you get close to your car and the car jumps on Wi-Fi, sometimes the command it fires to open or close the door doesn't work. And there is a myriad of issues, so a lot of people don't like this. If you don't want to pay this subscription, your only other option besides using a physical remote is to use Tesla's HomeLink system. This is a separate system you have to buy from Tesla. It's a couple $100, and basically this puts the necessary hardware in your car that basically does this garage or gate opening system for you. You set it up, you program it in a similar way you would to any other remote, control system, and then this will work in the same way, but there is no monthly service, and it's going to work with the physical hardware in your vehicle. So if you have a couple of garage doors or gates, you just don't want to pay a subscription, check out HomeLink. It's a very reliable system. It actually comes standard with the S and the X. So if you go with one of those vehicles, you've got it built in, and it's just a nice sort of alternative to paying a never-ending subscription if you go the MyQ route. Now, this next problem I want to help you solve is one that I can speak from personal experience from, and that is the very fragile paint on your Tesla and the damage that can be done to your car from rock chips and road debris or rogue shopping carts. In fact, let me show you what happened to my Model X. Because I was a dummy and didn't install PPF on my Model X, it has been vulnerable to the elements since day one. So it is just littered with random scratches and scuff. And then also a shopping cart that I think went rogue and put a nice scuff right on the front of my vehicle. This is why PPF is so important. It's going to protect your car from stuff like that. If you want to keep your Tesla safe and secure and basically put like an invisible shield around the fragile paint on your Tesla, there is no better place to go than my friends at Drive Protected. They are the #1 place to go for DIY PPF for your Tesla. And not only do they have beautiful either clear or matte finish options for your car, but they have got solutions for every single Tesla in the lineup. They're going to protect that very fragile paint, keep it cleaner, make basically the dirt fall off with oleophobic coating. And also best of all is that you can install this PPF yourself, do it in your own garage or driveway, and save thousands and thousands of dollars in the process. And I know that installing PPF might sound intimidating, but I promise this is something you can do. I am a novice at this, and even I could do this, so I promise you can do this as well. Drive Protected has got amazing videos that are going to walk you through this process step by step. So not only are you getting the highest quality PPF material on the market, but also you're saving thousands of dollars by doing it yourself. And of course, again, they've got clear options and matte options. If you just want to sort of accentuate the beautiful, maybe the black diamond or the Quicksilver or midnight cherry, I think is that coming back, or maybe hopefully, or ultra red paint, you can do that. Or if you want the sleeker matte finish option, they've got that option as well that just looks beautiful. If you want to check out everything that Drive Protected has to offer, give your Tesla the ultimate protection, and again, save thousands of dollars by doing PPF install yourself, check out what my friends at Drive Protected have to offer at the link right down below, and use my special code Rosenfeld to save 10% on your entire order. So you're not only saving money by going through Drive Protected, but you're saving even more money through my special link. So check it out at the link down below and use my code Rosenfeld to save 10%. This next annoying issue is one you might not even realize you have, but it is kind of a real thing. And that is if you jump in a Tesla theater, many of you guys, especially new owners, might be missing the Disney Plus icon. You'll have all these other icons here, but you're missing Disney Plus, and that's actually on purpose. Basically, to make a long story short, Elon Musk and Disney got into a bit of a spat a couple of years ago, and because of that, Tesla removed Disney Plus from a default position in their Tesla theater. Luckily, it's easy to get it back. All you want to do is jump into your web browser, go to the Disney Plus website manually, and as soon as you do that once, the icon will then again reappear in Tesla Theater. And once you do it once, it'll be back there for good. And then on the subject of Tesla Theater, one of the common critiques I hear from owners is that there's not a lot of options built in by default, and you're right, there really isn't. The alternative to this is a free website called A Better Theater. So if I head to my browser here, and you can just Google for A Better Theater, this is just a free alternative that someone has made that basically gives you full screen access to more options. If you want Plex, you want YouTube TV, and a bunch of other things, you can load that up here. And once you load one of these options up, it'll load full screen. So they've got a bunch of things. They've got AMC, they've got Crackle. I think you have to make a free account, but it'll unlock all this stuff. It's all free. CNN, Fox, all that stuff. There's even games and things on there as well. Basically, if you want access to more things and beyond Tesla Theater, there is a Better Theater that exists. It's a free site. Just go to A Better Theater in your Tesla browser. Now, of course, there are many benefits to your Tesla basically being a computer on wheels, but one issue you might run into is when the internet data in your car stops working. If you ever have GPS navigation issues, if you have the data, for me that happens a lot, data just stops working, it says I have no cell service. Basically, any error you have in the car can be fixed with what's called a scroll wheel reset. And typically what I tell people is when in doubt, do a scroll wheel reset. Can I talk? Scroll wheel reset. So if you're having any issues with your car, basically all you want to do is reset it. And to do that, you can either do this in drive or park and just basically press two of the scroll wheels or both scroll wheels on your wheel simultaneously until the vehicle resets. You can keep holding this down or you can just let go. The Tesla logo will reappear and the system will reboot. This can fix a lot of issues. Error codes can be fixed this way. If you've got data issues, it can be fixed this way. GPS can be fixed. Basically, basically most issues with your car can be fixed with a scroll wheel reset, and your car will reboot in about a minute, and hopefully everything is back up and running. Another weird part of Tesla ownership that is becoming more and more of an annoying issue is getting software updates. I see so many comments from you guys saying, hey, you're talking about an update and I'm not getting the update. When am I going to get it? When am I going to get access to it? And is there a way to manually refresh? And the long story short with that is kind of, but not really. Basically, your car is going to check automatically every 24 hours for a software update unless Tesla does something else differently. So there's really nothing you can do. Really, the only thing you can do if you want to get instant access to software updates is make sure your car is connected to Wi-Fi. So just make sure that Wi-Fi icon is appearing. And then you can jump into settings and you can go down to software and you can make sure you're on the advanced toggle. Now, there's a lot of debate on whether or not that advanced toggle actually does anything. On Tesla's earnings call that happened just a couple of days ago, Elon said that yes, going to the advanced toggle is going to give you instant access or faster access to software updates, but that's really the only thing you can do. Tesla does a staggered rollout by region, by car type, by hardware type, and things like that. Nothing you can do. All you can do is make sure Wi-Fi's on and make sure software update preference is head over to advanced. I know one of the biggest critiques and kind of missing features that really annoys people with Tesla ownership these days is the lack of CarPlay. And I know my audience is split on this. Some of you guys are totally happy with the stock Tesla software. You love the apps. You think everything here is great. And some of you guys really miss CarPlay, Android Auto. And one of the most common questions I always get is there a way to get CarPlay on your Tesla? And the answer there is kind of yes, kind of no. Basically, long story short, I've done full videos on this. There are workarounds to actually get CarPlay on your Tesla. They involve things like little physical boxes you can buy that basically trick your car and your phone into kind of working together on CarPlay. And yes, you can do this. You can also go the third-party route and buy a physical screen for your dashboard or a physical portable display and get CarPlay access that way. There are also third-party apps that allow you to mirror your screen from your phone to your Tesla. Those are typically free and don't require any additional hardware. Or we're also learning, coming maybe as soon as the holiday update, Tesla might be actually bringing out something that can be beyond annoying in your Tesla, but can actually kind of turn disgusting and stinky, is if you've had your Tesla for a while and the cabin starts to stink. Basically, the answer for this is to replace the filter in your vehicle. Tesla can do this via mobile service. You can do this yourself. But if you're starting to get a bit of an odor in your vehicle from the HVAC system, or it's just kind of stinking naturally, usually that means the filter is in need of replacement. This happened with my old Model 3, have one with my Model Y, just kind of happens after a while. Change the HVAC filter and your car should smell much, much better. A screen mirroring option that would actually allow you to do this, that would allow you to mirror your phone screen to your Tesla screen just with a free software update and no additional hardware required. So basically, long answer short, yes, there are workarounds to bring CarPlay or Android Auto to your Tesla. Yes, they exist. I'll leave a video link down below if you want to know more how the process about that and how to do it. It's not very hard to do, but it is going to be a workaround because there is no official way to do this from Tesla. Tesla's preferred route is for you to just use their standard software, and if you want CarPlay, you're going to have to get a little hacky to get it working. Also, I just want to take a moment in this video and say thank you, because this channel, these videos wouldn't exist without you guys. So first off, thank you so much. Amazon gift card coming in the next minute or so of this video. If you can find it as a thank you, it'll look something like this. And second thing is, I've got to say thanks to not just you guys, but my partners on this channel who make this stuff possible. The companies in the Tesla space making the best accessories that you guys need to know about. There are also the best floor mats you can get for your Tesla, courtesy of my friends over at 3W Liners, who have an exclusive coupon code where you guys can save, I think it's like 30% with my coupon code down below. 3W Liners has amazing options for basically every single vehicle on the road, especially every Tesla you can get, and they offer amazing frunk to trunk protection. These mats are incredibly durable. They're precision made just for your Tesla. They're really easy to clean. Look, if you're looking for the best floor mats for your Tesla that are durable, going to withstand the test of time, and also a very, very good deal. My friends at 3W Liners have amazing options. And again, I've got an exclusive coupon code you can check out at the link down below as well. And if you're looking for one place to go for amazing Tesla accessories, that is my friends over at TPARTS. They are your one-stop shop for every single Tesla accessory you would want, from interior upgrades, exterior upgrades, spoilers, carbon fiber accents, more storage, charging accessories, plus so much more. They've got everything. And I've also got an exclusive coupon code where you guys can save 10% off your order by using the code on screen, or of course the link down below as well. And then, of course, last but certainly not least, I love my friends at Tesla Emblems. They have some really creative, fun, and affordable ways to upgrade your Tesla and your Tesla accessories. Like, I love their key card wraps. Like, it's super easy to put a wrap on here. They have so many fun designs, and it just really makes your Tesla experience feel unique. I've never gotten more questions on my Tesla key card than when I had it wrapped with Elon's black Amex card, which was a lot of fun. Of course, they've also got some great solutions for customizing your car as well. You can customize the emblems, the charge port. This is sort of a nice way to personalize your car, make it look like its own, and of course, won't break the bank. Very, very affordable. And of course, I've got a coupon code for you guys here as well if you want to save. So of course, check that out down below. And with that, I've hopefully giving away some Amazon money you guys can enjoy. And of course, again, huge thanks to my channel partners. None of this would be possible without them. The giveaways wouldn't be possible without them. So please, if you're looking to accessorize your Tesla, protect your Tesla, just enhance your Tesla ownership experience, these are the companies I trust, I work with, I love. Link down below. And of course, you've got a coupon code you can use for all of these down below as well. So check it out and save today. And let me know if you got that Amazon gift card.